What is going on, guys? It is Rexsi here. Now today we are back with another sorry, one sec. Back our beginner's guide to Duel. Now today we have a little bit of a more specific topic. I thought I'd go over a few things in these videos just to start them off before I get really in depth. I thought as I played, I'd just explain little things. That was the whole premise of the videos, but I thought I would focus on specific things now instead of just like going on about what I'm doing. I'll just like mention little things, but I think I'm gonna have one main focus per episode for like the first few at least. Susano. So we're just chilling on the Smurf, just doing some qualities because I have not been playing as much as I've been sick for the past few days, making commentary and playing just like hell. Reflexes have been off, so I thought I think by now I should be fine. So I thought let's do another beginner's guide. Then we got Susano. Susano is not as high of a tier god as, most ADCs and, melee assassins and stuff like that. Mainly because ability-based gods just don't do well in this game. Do as well in this game mode. You'll come to notice if you're starting out in Duel. It's kind of a thing. Ability-based just doesn't do as well as auto-attack-based. That's just the end of it, end of story. There's less you can go around and do. You can't like run around the jungle and surprise people. It's just, a one-on-one. So that tends to happen. Susano was also nerfed very recently. So then what we're going to do is we're going to rock the health chalice start because that's been very popular lately and I thought I'd give it a shot. For the relic, I'm debating on a few things. I'm thinking Bracer, but I think Bracer is going to be more useful for his ultimate. Comparing to, I was thinking Shell. Shell might be better to bait him in the fights, but because everyone's so like used to Bracer right now, I think Shell could catch people off guard. So map awareness, I'll go over that when we really need to pay attention, because for the most part we don't need to pay attention. I also accidentally didn't put a point into my 2 when I was supposed to. Okay, shit. So we messed up a little bit unclear there. I was supposed to put a point in my 2 and then pull it over, but that only kind of became as useful, I think, recently, before I really got into him, so it's kind of like a force of habit for me just to not put a point in my 2. It's whatever. We'll just be careful for the next few waves. The only reason I got away with that in that wave was just because he uses 2 on the red buff there. That's something you shouldn't do normally. Minis aren't as important as, wave clear. But since I hit him, I also take aggro, so I have to actually kind of be careful. Pulled him towards me there. I wasn't that nervous. Reason being, even though he put his 1 there, I killed all of the minions. So, he took aggro from all of mine, and he didn't have his impale up. I knew he didn't have his impale up, because he had just used it on the wave. So I know I could have been aggressive there. Just little things. So now we can pull the wave, actually. Hopefully he uses his 2 in the wave. We want to try and do that as quickly as possible, because we're going to take a lot of unnecessary minion poke, because we're, a close range character. It's a lot easier for someone like Honor just to, continuously poke the wave. That's why health chalices are such in the meta right now. Or from what I've noticed. Because they can just get Death Stole, and then the second they don't need mana, they just get 2 health pots. Okay. I'm using a lot of mana as well, which is kind of annoying. Honor doesn't have to use nearly as much. It's buggy. Okay. Baited out as 1. Just be careful here. We're not going to get any pressure here at all. Only have enough for like 2 or 3 abilities. So we're just going to wait for the wave to push up. Go to our blue. I didn't really expect to win the early game either way. Susano's not all that great. No real sense in invading. What we could do, so right now, if we're to think about it, like if you're to actually just pay very, oh right, I don't need to do that for the passive anymore. If you're to pay very close attention, he's clearing the wave, right? So he doesn't miss XP, which is smart. But right now I could potentially, if I was more ahead in the game, I could clear the wave, then instantly go for his blue. I don't know why he's staying right now. That puts him in a really bad spot because I've got full tier boots. So now, although I should be trying to, you know, get this wave XP, it's pretty important. What would be more important would be to secure his blue before he spawns, because both of us are missing that wave, but he's dead, so... It's technically more worthwhile for me to just pick up this. Hopefully we can back in time. It's gonna be close, though. So yeah, we both missed that, that wave XP, but he was dead. And I can now, not only do I have a timer on his blue, but I have it. And he doesn't have it. I still have my blue. So technically we are ahead in experience if we're talking about in the future. Overall. Your middle tower is under attack. Actually hit me fuck. So he's gonna balls to the wall. That slow lasts a lifetime. Holy shit. Oh my god, I thought he would jump for me. Oh wow, he just didn't jump. I was trying to bait him to jump there. Like, I can't believe I survived. Holy. I completely forgot. I haven't been playing enough in this meta to know the freaking craziness of that slow. He should be going for my blue right now. That should be his top priority. I guess he did so much damage because he had a... Oh, I missed that XP really. Because he had a full tier Ickle. I messed up there. Meant to hit the middle minion. Oh, nice. Never mind. I got two. I got both of them. Not the worst thing in the world. I missed only, I think, like, 2 creeps. Shit. I don't like how the one doesn't do as much damage anymore. That's the thing about ADCs, though. They can continuously poke very easily. I'm rushing defense here because I don't really have much other choice. Didn't miss any, I missed one. It sucks. I missed one in gold, actually. A few of them. Okay, so red spawning any second now. Having like a you get like a mental note after a while of the general idea of as to when things are gonna spawn. Okay, I don't know. I think he's backing because red is about to spawn. That's his plan. He might be late though. He's also backing to finish his boots. Yeah, unfortunately we are going to miss the red buff, but I feel a lot safer with an entire cooldown play. Still got blue buff, so we can just walk out of the base and not worry about that bit of mana, that extra mana that we used. Red buff's on it, or he's on the red buff rather. Yep, it's done. His terrific emblem is back up now. Okay, we knocked him up. I don't know if I can get to him in time yet. If he would have used this horrific emblem, he might have had a chance and just ran, because that slow lasts absolutely forever. Now we get this free wave, and we get his blue. So that puts us ahead by a lot. Awesome. Let's go. Secure this. He's going to mix that entire freaking creep wave. That's sick. So you also develop a general feel as to how long it takes people to walk across the map. So he's either going to run around or try and still chase me. He went for it. After walking the same distance from here to your tower 1,000 times, you'll start to get like a feel for how quickly people are going to get where. Since he took aggro on me right there, that's why I'm going for him here. We could have went for him there. Actually hit me. That was really close. I didn't have much choice there. Basically what I did is I used the auto attack reset of Susano's 3, and I was kind of left with no other choice. Ended up working out though, so that's good. Probably more worthwhile just to clear this wave in advance, so he misses a bit of gold at the tower. And then we can, you know, go and get our blue either way, so that's fine. We didn't get a timer on red, which kind of sucks. We're gonna go Thorns here as well. Yeah, if we were to pay attention to the map, he has two choices. He's either gonna rotate towards fire, check my blue, or just wait for the wave. Chances are you're just gonna wait for the wave. Or back for another item. So you can sort of just get a feel. That would have killed it before the buff on Susano, but you can just pretty much get a feel as to where everyone would be, because there's not that many options in Duel, which a lot of people don't realize. And they buy wards, which, don't get me wrong, wards are really great and all, right? Like, wards are obviously super useful. I don't buy them just because I don't feel as if I need them at most times, because I just have like a genuine idea as to where they could be, but sometimes if I'm not paying attention, it slips my head, they could go somewhere. But yeah, wards are also really nice. I just have a bad habit of not buying them. I always kind of just forget late game. Okay. Alright, red's gonna spawn any second now. I know that by the timer of the blue, because we almost got it before, remember? Oh shit. Oh, you gotta be kidding. Fucking sucks. That really sucks. Oh my god, I missed all of that. Okay. I take that as a win. I do. I went balls to the wall for that red. I keep thinking that my one's gonna do more damage than it actually is. Because for those of you who don't know, Susano actually got nerfed in a few ways. Not only just his movement speed, but his damage on his one was reduced. And I've had a feel, since you guys know, on my main account I actually have Susano. See, I'm used to that killing it. I have him 10th mastery. I got like 2k worshippers or something on him. I did really well with him previous few splits. So like you know, overall, after you play a god a certain amount of time, you get that sort of feeling, you know. You just get that feeling of how much damage you're gonna do, like, naturally. It comes over time with pretty much every single god. Like you'll just, you know, have a general idea as to how much damage it's gonna do, and then you can get it down to the number once you're really used to it. And like even small things like Susano's like the very end of his one. The fuck? Where were you going? Map awareness. No, just kidding. Alright, we should be able to do this. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna try and oh shit. A little rusty. I think I'm gonna, as an example, I'll place down 2 wards, and then I'll just, you know, guess where he's gonna be. I'll just take guesses as to where I think he's gonna be, and then we'll see if he walks in the direction I was guessing. I still don't think I can play aggressive on him, though. Actually, no. We're quite a bit ahead now. We have 2nd tier Titans as he's building defense, which is also really useful. I got a new keyboard for those of you who don't notice, so I fat finger keys a lot, which sucks because the keyboard is a lot narrower, which on the bright side, he doesn't know that we are missing our thorns, though. You know, exactly. It's all a mental game, you know? All a mental game. No worries. What was I just saying? Oh, okay, so in the order in which people build, normally, even if I'm doing this good, like this far ahead, and I finish my Jotuns, by this time, if we were completely even in gold, like, he would at least have 2nd tier defense. Even though, you know, I'm so far ahead of him. Since, you know, it just kind of puts him ahead in a way, because he's got lifesteal, all of that. Our builds kind of even out. That's why, like, normally early game, like, rushing defense actually works out. Sucks. Whatever, we should be able to get the tower. If he plays defensive, he'll die. Should be able to get this. Come on. Yeah, this is really cool. You gonna impale me or the wave? Which one will it be? Is it me? Guess we'll just wait for his respawn. Oh wow, that was bad. I missed the minion I was going for. And missed the 3 I was going for. Is red up by now? It probably is. Ah, shit. Alright, well, he got the last hit for me, no worries. He's going to the wave, so it was miss XP. And red's up. We got it. See, that doesn't kill it anymore. It's so not satisfying. I can't finish things off with my dash anymore. Okay, so I think we're actually going to go... Damn. I think we're gonna go with a beat stick for right now, and just like so he isn't life stealing as much. That was a big misplay on my part. I missed a big creep. I missed the timer on my blue, wasted the wards. So yeah, so like if you think about it, there's really nothing he could be doing right now other than standing in wave or at his Phoenix. So even with the wards, I think that was very misplayed by my part. That was horribly played by me. I'm not fast anymore, I've just realized. I baited that out though, which is nice. He's gotten the me in. I need the back. Not worth the risk for me. Even if I did, like, manage to kill him, there's not... I don't think I would have had the health or the minion wave to even go for the Phoenix or the Bull Demon. I couldn't do either or. So all around, it's not as worth it. I should have used my Thorn sooner and then timed my ult. I was paying too much attention to, I was paying way too much attention to when I was going to use my Bracer, to the point where I popped my Thorns really late and didn't even pay attention to my ult in the knockout. I waited too long, and he could easily just jump it. Just trying to bait him though. I need to do something. I don't think his wards. So horribly played by me. Okay, I went balls to the wall there. I was hoping he was itching the corner. Okay, so we're gonna go into me and we're just gonna go double defense. I misplayed very hard there. For those of you who don't know, there's you can auto attack cancel before the animation of an ability, and I misplayed pretty hard there. I'm still adjusting to this keyboard. It's still not used to how quickly you can press 1 and stuff like that. So I end up pressing 1 before the animation gets finished, and it cancels my auto attack. Okay, yeah, I had a feeling he didn't really have any other way to go. Perfect. Alright, there it is. Awesome. Well, learn anything? Want to learn anything new? Leave me a suggestion in the comments. Have any questions? I'm sure there are definitely people in the community that can answer it for you in the comments. If you're new to the channel, subscribe. Think I could play better, build better? Let me know in the comments. Anyways, I'll see you next time, guys. Have a good one. Bye-bye.